Curlies, Erica here from Coils and Curls. Welcome back to another Frizz-Free Friday. This week we are not talking frizz, we are talking skin and maturing skin and what we can do about it short of surgery. Now I'm sure I'm going to be editing a lot of this together, so I apologize if anything is a bit jumpy. I mentioned last week that I was noticing these really weird frown line parentheses under either side of my mouth. I'll show you a little bit of the products I use. I took a quick video of some of the items in my cabinet. So you can see I do use good skincare, but I still don't feel that there is enough help. As I mentioned, I dug a little deeper on what I could do. And so several months ago on Instagram, a couple of things kept popping up. So finally one day I took a look and I started going through some of the Instagram pages and I tried a few moves, but me, Miss TBI Brain and Miss Scattered occasionally, I lack focus and consistency. So of course I did not do it consistently and then I forgot about it. So I never really got to see any benefits. I discovered that if I actually wear the magnifying readers that the eye doctor gave me, wow, I see in the mirror what my skin really looks like in all its entirety. And that freaked me out. That really freaked me out. I'm noticing the downward lines in the cheeks. I already have jowls. I have the folds here, and I'm not going through surgery. So what do I do? Well, I have a few issues that I already work on, so I thought I'd share some of them with you. One thing is that my eyes are very swollen in the morning. I look like I've been punched in my eyes, including my sinuses. Several things that I do to help reduce the puffiness is I use my fingers bent. I do the pressure point so you can feel the pressure when you gently push, and that helps to release the built-up fluid. So I go all on the brow bone underneath. I go into the corner and then gently where the main swelling is, which is for me right in here, I gently, in a circular motion, massage it, and then I bring it down the sinuses, because there are pressure points all through here that help drain and release that fluid. So this side is sometimes the worst, and you can see the swelling right here. So using the knuckle, not the knuckle, what do they call that? Your first bend? I don't know. So I use that to apply some pressure, and that just helps release. Sometimes I do it for 5 minutes, sometimes I do it for 10 minutes. I usually work on both eyes at the same time because it's faster that way. That's one thing I do to help reduce the swelling in my eyes and my sinuses when I wake up in the morning. Oh, it's so much fun getting mature. One other thing that I learned online is, and I know this is crazy, and I'm hoping that I can show this properly. So what you want to do, I'll do one eye at a time. You want to hold under your, I guess it's the eye orbit, and you want to lift. What you do is now you try to close your eye And I do it about 10, well, sometimes 15 to 20. I know it's weird. And then when you let go, I'm gonna get a little closer. Can you see how the eyelid is a little more tight? It's apparently supposed to help strengthen the lids. That's another one that I discovered. But now we are moving on to the face yoga. Surprise, we're doing face yoga. When I took a deep dive trying to figure out what could I do to help lift my face, that's when I rediscovered the face yoga that I had totally forgotten about from several months ago. So I found Danielle Collins, and she is a world-known face yoga expert. Her channel link will be down below, as well as in my playlists under my videos. As I was going through some of her different videos, the one that jumped out at me, 20-minute face yoga in your 50s. I'm game. 56, I'm heading closer to 60 now, but I am willing. Will I stick to it? I've now done it 2 days in a row, and this is my third day doing it with you guys. One thing I learned from her is cortisol and adrenaline from stress and anxiety break down the collagen and elastin in our skin. So no wonder my face is falling. My face is falling, help. That kind of freaked me out and made me realize that I really do need to start learning to chill out a little more because it's aging me. We're going to do all of the moves that are in her video, but I'm not going to do them for the amount of time that you're supposed to do them. Otherwise, we will be here for 25, 30 minutes. So I'm giving you the basics, and then you can check out the link below and do it with her on her YouTube channel. But this is at least an FYI for all of us out there that don't want surgery or can't afford surgery, or both. First move is we're going in the mouth. We're working in the mouth. So you take your thumb and your index finger with your thumb in your mouth and the pointer on the outside. You're going to trace along the muscle, and you're going to run from the chin up to the nose. So let me show you. And what you're doing is you're trying to stretch and lengthen and soften the muscles. So again, thumb in the mouth and glide. So now we'll do the other side. You're supposed to do this 10 times on each side. The next move is you're going to use your tongue to trace from inside the mouth up to under the nose. So I will demonstrate. And we do this 10 times on both sides. The next move is to help soften the lines around the lips with your pointer and your thumb. And what you're going to do is starting on the corner of the mouth on the lower lip first. We're gently going to squeeze and pull off from the lip. Then we go back the other direction. Now for the upper lip, thumb in the mouth, pointer outside. And you'll see some redness, and you'll feel the blood starting to flow, and that's a good thing. Next is lifting and firming the cheek area. So you're supposed to smile, wrap your lips around your teeth, then you use your pointers to gently lift, and then you tilt your head back. So this is what you will look like. Smile, wrap, pull, tilt. So you're supposed to do it for a count of 10, and you're supposed to do it several times. The neck is next. So for this, you're going to want to use a little bit of either massage oil or a facial skin oil. I am using a body massage oil, which really isn't the greatest to use on your skin, but it's all I have, so that's what we're using. So I'm doing like half of a squirt. So for the neck, tilt your head back and gently 10 times from your collarbone to your chin, and then move to the side another 10 times. I don't know if I'm doing 10 times, I'm not counting because I'm talking. And it's a gentle lifting, it's not tugging, because then we're just going to be pulling our skin and undoing what we're trying to do. Next is to work on the turkey neck or the double chin. So we're working with resistance. So you make a fist, you make 2 fists, put it under your chin, and your fists are going to be working as your resistance because you're going to be opening your mouth. Something like this you're going to want to do for a full minute. We'll do, I guess, 10. So, ready? And you can feel the tightening. And if you're like me and you have TMJ, you can hear the clicking in your jaw. So now she says to roll your shoulders, relax. And if you're like me, you hear the movement inside your body. Your body is no longer quiet when it moves. Next is the eye and lymphatic drainage. For the lymphatic drainage under your eyes, if you notice some swelling, you use your 3 fingers, and all you're going to do is pulse pressure. You're not dragging, you're not doing anything other than just pulsing the pressure. And you're supposed to do that for at least a minute. Moving to the forehead, because we all have these stress lines, those wonderful stress lines that I never had until I had a child. Yeah, let's use just a little bit of oil so that we're not dragging the skin. And we're going to be using the heels of our hands. And what we're doing is we want to sweep across the forehead and use as much pressure that is comfortable for you, because the whole point is to smooth the muscles so that they're more relaxed. And as she said, then you won't feel the need to be raising those muscles all day because they will be relaxed and not tense. And this you want to do for about 1 minute, and it feels so good. Okay. Now, did I take off my eyebrows? I don't think so. Next, moving on to those dreaded 11 lines. So what you want to do is take 2 fingers and you want to gently tap those 11 lines. And what you're doing is that you're trying to gently relax those muscles. You tap for 30 seconds to 1 minute. Then you take the 2 fingers, put them in between the brows, and gently spread your fingers so that you are gently trying to stretch the muscle and the lines. And she suggests doing this several times. She doesn't put a number on it. So I guess do it as much as you are comfortable with. Then you want to take your finger, you want to place it in the middle, which is also your third eye, and you want to close your eyes, press firmly, and take a deep breath in, and gently release. Lastly is to tap to help to bring the blood flow to the surface. Now, there were a few other moves in some of her videos that I did want to incorporate into mine. Now, these are under the turkey neck exercises. I laugh at that, turkey neck, but yeah, I mean, that's what I have. What can you do? So one of her other moves is you want to tilt your head back. You put your hand under your neck and you silently repeat the word yum for 1 minute. So tilt back, hand under. So you do that for 1 minute. The other move was the fist move, which we've already done. The next move to help strengthen the muscles and tone those muscles under your chin is to tilt your head back, and with your lips closed, you want to lift and lower your tongue. So when you lift your tongue, you want to push it into the roof of your mouth. And you do that for 60 seconds. So tilting back, lips closed, and then you can see the muscle here start to reflex. So the next one that I saw in her arsenal is, and this one is silly. So this one is you turn your head 45 degrees, tilt your head back, looking up at the ceiling, and stick your tongue out. Lower your head, back to center, 45 degrees, tilt your head back, tongue out. Now, she didn't say how many times to do that, so I'm doing it 6 times on either side. I'm sure if I watch her videos a little more, I'll get maybe a little more detail with other videos. But those are the moves that I am starting to do, and I am hoping that it helps, because I'm getting to the point where I don't like looking in the mirror. I mean, yeah, I know I'm better than some people my age, but still, I don't have that youthful, lifted skin anymore. And I know you all understand. It's upsetting as you start that maturing process, kind of after the point of maturity when the face starts to fall. I was fine up until the face started to fall. After that, not so much. All of these moves are supposed to help boost your collagen and your elastin, and that's what we lose as our skin matures. So if this is going to help along with my arsenal of skincare products, I'm willing. I am willing and able. Will I be consistent? That is the question, but I guess I'm being held accountable by my 108 subscribers. Yay! Thank you, I appreciate it. Danielle Collins also has another video about toning the cheeks. So there are a few that I did watch on there, and I am going to be adding them into. I'm going to spend a half hour every day doing face yoga just to try to keep my skin from falling. But the price we pay for wanting to age gracefully. without surgery. Well, my curlies, this has been not a frizz-free Friday. This has been a facial Friday. Yay! It's facial Friday. I hope you found today's video informative and helpful, and that you're going to try out some of these moves. As I keep doing them, I will check in with, updates on how I think my skin is reacting and if I feel like it's being lifted at all. Especially my turkey neck, because that really bothers me. I didn't have that turkey neck when I was in my 20s, 30s, and I don't know, I think it might have started after my car accident because I think my lower jaw got pushed back. And so I don't feel like my chin is as forward as it used to be. Alternative is much worse, right? My curlies, have a great weekend. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next week. Ciao for now. Where the fuck was I? Do we need to do it again? I'll do it. I can edit it out. So, smile, wrap your teeth around your lips. Maybe I should edit that out. You'll find that at the end.